Ugh. Did this become a tutorial? Is it a diary of me not being good at baking? We'll see. We'll see. Ciao a tutti, my name is Lucilla and today we're gonna be making bread because I'm having a mental breakdown because I ordered my food from Tesco delivery. I forgot to order bread and my bread is almost over, so we're gonna be making the bread. I already tried making bread this quarantine, but safe to say I didn't succeed because I didn't have yeast and I used baking soda. That didn't work. But yeah, today we're giving it another try because I want bread. I love bread. And we have dried yeast now as well. So let's try. What we're gonna need is salt, sugar, a scale, some oil, flour, yeast, and I have put water in the kettle and because we need also water. I have these like really nice measuring spoons because I want to feel fancy. Got onto it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is measure out my flour. So we need 500 grams of flour. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is in like ounces. Do you do in ounces or like think? I don't know. Okay. Oh no. Oh, it's coming out already. Okay. Oh no. So the recipe I'm using is not actually a recipe that I found anywhere. So I'm making sort of a mixture between the recipe my mom sent me and the one that I found on the dried yeast books. Putting spoonful after spoonful of flour. It's been a month since I filmed this video and I'm just now realizing that in this shot and for many others you can see whatever I was using to hold the lenses up on the bottom of, like on the bottom corner, I don't know which side, and I hate myself. Oh gee. This doesn't look smart, but like, am I smart? No. I got to 220 and I don't know, it felt like no more was gonna fill in. So I want to do more. Ah! The inside for now is just plain flour. Now we're gonna move on to taking care of the yeast. This I'm gonna do what my mom told me to do. I hope it works. I hope I don't it up because I've been really trying. What I did with the water is I put it in the kettle. I got the kettle not to boil because we don't want the water to be boiling. We want it to be like lukewarm. This feels still a bit warm. So we're gonna take 300 milliliters of water, put it in here, and get 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm using granulated. I don't know if this is wrong. In the UK you have like castor. I don't know the difference between castor and granulated. Sue me. And then we're gonna put the yeast so the yeast comes into action. That's what I've been told by my mom. She might be lying. Who knows? If we see that it's too warm, I might just put some cold water as well. I don't know, this feels kind of warm. It doesn't feel lukewarm, it feels like warm. I mean, you can see it's steaming, but I mean, very indicative. So I'm gonna put 200 milliliters of very warm water. And I'm gonna put 100 milliliters of cold water. So we are at, yeah, this feels lukewarm. This is 300 milliliters of water in here, and then we're gonna get a tablespoon of sugar. And put in here. And then the whole of this sachet of yeast that I cannot open. I've opened my yeast and now I'm gonna proceed to put it. This smells rough. In the water. Yeah, another spoon. Oh, now it smells like yeast. Now I'm gonna slowly pour it in and mix it, you know. I said slowly and now I just poured almost all of it in. Not all of it, but it's just I don't want to get my hands dirty. Let's just pour all of it in. And I'll proceed to mix it. I'm gonna take all my little brush off. Because, you know, we don't want, like, we stand Amnesty International, but at the same time we don't want Amnesty International in the bread. Also, I hope you wash your dirty hands, not only because quarantine, but because you're nasty. Should I put the oil now? I'm gonna try and put the oil now. You know what I mean? We don't know what is going on at this point. It says 2 teaspoons. I'm using olive oil. It says vegetable oil on the recipe on the box for the dry yeast. On my mom's thing it says olive oil because in Italy we tend to use that one because we're Italians. This is what it looks like on the inside, and now I'm gonna proceed to mix everything together until I get a bit of a dough. Oh my god, this is so gross. Oh, I hate this. I hate this with my whole heart. Look at that. I was saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm over here lying to myself about my abilities, my bread making abilities. Right now it looks very not homogeneous. It looks very chunky and it's extremely sticky. But it's I know that it's normal that it's sticky, but I don't know if it's normal that it feels very chunky. I don't know how much longer I need to. I should not mix it. Should have looked at, like, making a video about making bread and not knowing the verb for the one thing you do in bread. I'm now gonna proceed to put 1.5 teaspoons. Should I put it now? Hang on, I'm gonna call my mom. I hope she's not asleep because it's 1.5. Mamma, ho una domanda. Io ho questo al momento.
Va bene?
Ci devo mettere. Però
Ok.
allora non è per niente omogeneo. Cioè è come se all'interno ci fossero tutti grumetti.
Non ti preoccupare, quando lievi vanno via.
Ok, e seconda cosa, metto adesso il sale?
Sì.
So this is what it looks like. As I said, it's a bit clumpy, and I'm gonna put some salt, mix it a bit more. I'm now gonna add the salt. As I said, I'm gonna do 1.5 tablespoons. 1. Wow, I'm shaky. 3. The reason why I'm adding it later is because apparently what my mom told me is that the yeast, like the salt stops the yeast from acting if you put it in too early. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this over it because we don't know how much it's gonna grow. You know what I mean? Because it's easier to throw away a bag than clean up a towel. I'm gonna put a clean towel on top. Now it's warm and cozy. And I'll see you in an hour and a half. I ended up remembering that my mom told me to put it under a blanket if possible. And my room is the warmest room in the flat. So it's now on the sofa in my room. Let's open this up. See if it grew. I hope it did. Oh my god. Oh my god. I let it grow for 2 hours. Look at that. Oh my god. So like, as you can see, it's like... Oh my god, it's very wet. I hate this. Okay. Do you see when I it's stringy? It's so wet. It's so wet. The underneath is so wet.
That's what she said.
Oh, by the way, I looked up online and it's not mix, it's knead. I don't know if this is the right consistency that it should have. Let's try and put a bit of flour. Because I think it needs it. I've been kneading for a while. I'm gonna proceed to prepare it for some more racing time. Setting an alarm in 12 hours, which is gonna be roughly at 3 in the afternoon, and then we're gonna bake it eventually because you know, the bread to happen, you must bake it. Let's open this again. It's been almost 12 hours. Let's see if it rose dry yeast. It's different from the one my mom would use with the recipe she gave me, so let's hope for the best. Oh no, it's stuck to it. As you can see, it definitely came up again. Ooh, smells yeasty. While I'm gonna knead, I'm gonna turn my oven on at 200 degrees fan with my tray inside. My mom told me that having the tray warm already might help. Overall, we're gonna cook it for roughly 35 minutes. So we're gonna start at 200 degrees and then slowly go down. After 10 minutes, we're gonna put at 180, and then after 10 more minutes, we're gonna put at 160, and then that's gonna do 15 minutes. I'm gonna prepare my grease-proof paper. It's good. It's a good piece of paper. Mamma mia. It sounds so Italian. Let's start kneading this. I expect it to be moist. Yep, it's wet. It's so wet. I forgot to get my hair tied, and now I cannot tie my hair for obvious reasons. And I'm getting very warm. The dough is looking very doughy like. The oven is warm. I've been doing this, I think I kneaded it for like 5 minutes, which I know is not enough, but I can't be bothered to do it more. I'm just gonna put it in the oven. So I'm diving. It's definitely warm. Very, very warm. So this is what the dough looks like. and this is ready. I'm gonna get the dough and put it on there and then make a shape, do a few chops on top. Get this knife because it's a knife and it's very sharp, so I'm gonna do a few. I don't even know how that works, so I'm just gonna chop. This looks ugly. I'm now gonna put it into the oven. So I did start putting temperature down every 10 minutes, but I feel like the bread is very pale at the moment. So I put it back up to 200 after 35 minutes because it's so pale. As you can tell, very pale. And that's me also being very pale. Hello. I've now sat on the bread for a bit. Not literally. It's really good. The inside, yes, here it feels gummy almost, but the taste is amazing. I'm very pleasantly surprised with like what I've done. Look at that. All in all, this bread making experience was interesting to say the least. It really tested me, both my baking skills and my sanity. At least I've got bread now, because I finished my bread this morning. I needed bread, so now I have bread, which is fantastic. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, whatever you want to comment, diss my bread, diss my bread making abilities, please roast me. I also would like you to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. Share it if you want to share it. Make the bread. If you make the bread, send me your bread on Instagram. It's been real. Bye.